Hi, wonderful people. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Midwife Jess, and today we're going to discuss about how to track your ovulation and also how to track your menstrual cycle. Okay, so please stay tuned. There are different reasons why people would want to track their ovulation. Okay, one of the reasons could be because they want to conceive. It could also be because they want to avoid pregnancy. One other reason could also be because they just want to simply get to know their body better. And one most important reason why I think people might want to track their ovulation would be because ovulation occurs once an egg is released. The egg can only survive for about 12 to 24 hours. Okay, and once it is more than 24 hours, the egg is absorbed back again. So people do not want to miss this 24 hours. Okay, they want to be able to know when they will ovulate, because if they miss it, they will have to wait until the next month before the ovulation will occur again. So this is one of the reasons why I think people want to track their ovulation. And today I'm going to be sharing with you different methods in which you can track your ovulation. Okay, the first method I'm going to discuss today is called the calendar method. Okay, this is you using the calendar in a month to track your ovulation. Okay, if you want to use the calendar method, the first thing you want to know is the length of your cycle. Yeah, the length of your cycle. When I say length of your cycle, I do not mean how long or how many days you menstruate or how many days you see your period. The length of your cycle simply means the first day you see your period to the day before the next period. The day before you see the next period. So from the first day you see your period to the day before you see the next period is the length of your cycle. Okay, now for instance, let's use this as a month in a year, a calendar month in a year. Let's say you see your period on the 2nd of this month. Okay, and the next one you saw it on the 31st of the same month. Okay, now to calculate the length of your cycle, like I said, it is from the first day. You calculate it by counting from the first day you saw your period to the day before the next period. Okay, so meaning since this is the first day you saw your period and this is the day you saw the next one, it means the first day to the day here before you saw the next one. So from here to here is the length of this person's period. So now let's count it. So this is day 1, day 2, day 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 29. So it actually means that this person's length of cycle is 29 days. Okay, this person's length of cycle is 29 days. As we counted it from the first day of the first cycle to the day before the next one is 29 days. So the length of this person's cycle is 29 days. So this is simply how to calculate the length of your cycle. Okay, once you've done this, the next thing you want to know is the day that you are going to ovulate. The day you are going to ovulate. And how is this done? So we have the length of your cycle as 29 days. And science tells us that a woman is likely to ovulate 14 days before her next period, before she sees her next period. So what are we going to do? We're going to subtract 14 from this day, from the length of this person's cycle. So 29 minus 14. Then we'll have 15. Meaning the 15th day of this person's cycle will be the day she's going to ovulate. Okay, now let's find out on this calendar the day she's going to ovulate. They say the 15th day. Now the 15th day, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15th. So this is her 15th day. So this is the day that she's going to ovulate. Okay, now someone might ask, why minus 14 day? Although science tells us that it is 14 day, I can also explain to you another reason why we subtract 14 day. You know, menstrual cycle has phases. Okay, menstrual cycle has 4 phases. We have the menstrual phase, we have the follicular phase, we have the ovulation phase, and we have the luteal phase. Okay, and during these phases different things happen. During the menstrual phase, this is when the uterine shed its lining, and we call that menstrual phase. And then the follicular phase is when the eggs develop. Okay, when the egg starts to develop again, the follicles start to grow. Okay, and then what happens is that one grows faster than the others, and at a point it's burst out or it is released. And when this egg is released, we call it the ovulation phase. That is the ovulation phase. Now, the last phase, which is the luteal phase, is the phase that determines that I'm going to that is the reason why we're using 14. Okay, this phase starts from the time you saw your ovulation to the time you see your period again. So from the time you see your ovulation to the time you see your period again is luteal phase, and it's normally 14 days. Okay, it's normally 14 days. That's why we use 14 to subtract from the length of your cycle. Okay, fine. Now we know that the day you're going to ovulate, which is the 15th day. There's another thing I want you to know. Okay, the luteal phase, the luteal phase sometimes varies. Okay, it varies from 11 to 17 day. Because of that, some people or some women do not always see their ovulation the same time every month. Okay, so it also varies because of the luteal phase. Just like the way sometimes you see your menses earlier, sometimes it comes later. It's the same thing with your ovulation, and that is because of the luteal phase. Okay, fine. Although there are other conditions that can make you to ovulate late or something, or to see your menses later or earlier. Okay, but so that is why we use 14. Okay, and so the luteal phase varies, and because of that we are going to add a minus. Okay, we're going to add a minus. We're going to add 2 days from the front of the day you're going to ovulate, and then 2 days from the back of the day you're going to ovulate. Okay, so 2 days, we have the 13th and the 14th. Okay, from the front side, and then we have the 16th and the 17th from the back side. Now this means that the 13th day, the 14th day, the 15th day, the 16th day, and the 17th day, you are likely to ovulate, and these are your fertile days. Okay, and this also means that if you're trying to avoid pregnancy, you also have to avoid these days or use a protection. Okay, now there's one important thing I want you to know. Very interesting thing. Do you know that a sperm can survive in the reproductive tract of a woman for up to 3 to 5 days? Yes, it's true. A sperm can survive in the reproductive tract of a woman from 3 to 5 days. Okay, what does this mean? This means that if you have sexual unprotected sex 4 days before your ovulation day, it means that the sperm will be waiting for the egg to be released, and once the egg is released, the sperm will fertilize it. If you have sex, unprotected sex, 2 days, 3 days before your ovulation day, it means that the sperm will still be alive and be waiting for the egg to be released, and once the egg is released, it will fertilize it. Okay, yeah, so because the sperm can survive 3 to 5 days, can survive up to 5 days in your reproductive tract, it means that we're going to add another 5 days to this. Okay, we'll add another 5 days in front of these fertile days we've already circled, another 5 days. So the 12, 1 2 3 4 5. Okay, so this simply means that these periods are your fertile window, starting from here up to this place are your fertile window. Okay, these are this person's fertile window. Okay, you can also try this with yourself. Okay, this is this person's fertile window. So if you're trying to conceive, or you've been trying to conceive for a long time and nothing is happening, please, this is the most simplest way to calculate when you're likely to ovulate, or your fertile days. Okay, so the 8th day, the 9th day, the 10th day, 11th day, 12th day, 13th day, 14th day, 15th day, and the 16th day is this person's fertile window. And this is when the person is likely to conceive if she have unprotected sex. And if you are trying to avoid pregnancy, you know that you don't have to have sex within these days, or you will use a protection to be safe. Okay, now we've calculated how to use the calendar method to find your ovulation day. Isn't this very simple? Well, I think it's very, very simple. Very, very simple. First of all, just know the length I said before, the length of your cycle. Sorry, like I said before, and which is the first day of the day you menstruate to the last day to the day you see your next period. Okay, and then you count it, and then subtract 14 from 8, add 2 in the front, add 2 to the back, and then add another 5. Those are your fertile window. Okay, simple. That is just very simple. That's the calendar method. And the next method we're going to discuss about is the basal body temperature method. Basal body temperature method. Basal body temperature is the lowest temperature, the lowest body temperature at rest. Okay, the basal body temperature is the lowest body temperature at rest. When you are at rest, the lowest is when you get the lowest temperature. Okay, so how is this done? This is done by you taking your temperature every day, starting from the first day. Let's say this second is your first day of menstrual cycle. So you have to start from the first day you saw your period. Every morning before you get off from your bed, you check your temperature, okay? And your temperature is checked with basal body thermometer, not the normal thermometer we use for our body temperature. This thermometer is called basal body thermometer, so you have to look out for that. Okay, then use this thermometer every morning, and you have to be consistent. Okay, every morning before you get off from your bed, you check your temperature. Okay, now how do you know when you ovulate? How you know when you ovulate is you consistently check your temperature. The day that you notice a slight increase from the ones you've been getting, let's say 0.2 degrees Celsius, or an increase of 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit, then you know you've ovulated. Very simple. So check your temperature consistently. When you see a slight increase like 0.2 degrees Celsius or 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit, then you know you've ovulated. That's the basal body temperature method. I hope that is very clear. Then the next one we're discussing about is called the cervical mucus tracking. Cervical mucus, your cervical mucus. You know, during your whole cycle, when I mean the whole cycle is from the day you see your menstrual cycle to the next one, that's your cycle. So during this whole time, your cervical mucus discharges are always different. It varies, it changes. Okay, but getting to your ovulation time, it becomes stretchy and clear. Okay, just like egg white. You know, egg white is raw egg. When you break it, the white part of it, not the yellow part, that's egg white. So it is similar to egg white. It is clear and stretchy. When you've seen this clear and stretchy mucus discharge, then you know that you're likely to ovulate very soon. You know that you are in your fertile window, and if you want to conceive, this is the best time for you to start. Do the needful thing to do, and if you want to avoid pregnancy, you know what to do. Okay, so this is the cervical mucus tracking method. Okay, so you have to be monitoring your cervical mucus discharges, okay, throughout your cycle. You'll be monitoring it. When you see that stretchy clear mucus, okay, then you know that you are about to ovulate. The last one I'm going to talk about is called the ovulation predictor kit, ovulation predictor kit. Okay, it's like a pregnancy test kit. Okay, but this one, it looks like a stick, and it's very simple to use, and it's very accurate. That's one thing about it. Okay, most of the times it's very accurate. What is it is what you do is that you pee on this stick, and it will give you the exact day you ovulate. Very simple. Don't have to stress yourself. Just have to go and get the kit. That's all. You pee on it, it will give you the day you're going to ovulate. Okay, so there are other methods you can use to track your ovulation, such as using some apps. Okay, you can use some apps to calculate your ovulation, such as Glow, Clue, Flow. Okay, these are some of the apps you can use. I'll leave the links of this app on the description below. Okay, so you can go and check it. Okay, and click on it. Okay, so my wonderful people, this is it about tracking your ovulation. Isn't that simple? It's simple. Okay, so we've discussed about the calendar method, which is you knowing the length of your period first by calculating it, starting from the first day of your period to the day before the next one. You get the length of your period, and then you subtract 14, add 2, add another 2, and add 5. Those are your fertile window. Okay, this is the calendar method. And then we talked about basal body temperature, you checking your temperature, and you have to be consistent. You have to check it with basal body thermometer. Okay, when you see slight increase of 0.2 degrees Celsius or 0.4 degree Fahrenheit, then you know you've ovulated. Okay, then we talked about cervical mucus tracking, which is monitoring your cervical mucus. When you see that stretchy and clear mucus, then you know that you are about to ovulate. Okay, and you have to start to do the needful thing. Okay, and then we talk about using the ovulation predictor kit. Like I said, it's very accurate. You pee on it, it will give you the day you ovulate. And some apps like Flow, Glow, Clue. Okay, I'll put the link on the description. Thank you so much for watching. Okay, if you think what we discussed today is helpful to you and it can help someone else, please subscribe to my channel, and also share this with your friends who you think might need it. Share it with everyone, because you don't know who this is going to benefit from. Okay, thank you for watching, and see you in my next one. Bye.